Good morning. It's Ayya Vimala, and it's Sunday, March the 14th. Today we flipped our time forward, so everybody's probably adjusting to that. And that means we get to get up earlier for a day. I'm a little distracted in my little apartment for the last couple of days. I've been cat sitting for my daughter, and she has two cats, and one is very has some kind of gastrointestinal issues. So they're lovely little cats, but in addition to being allergic to cats, it's been an experience for me. I'm used to having a little dog underfoot, but two cats get everywhere. I'm discovering how much cats just get anywhere they want to go, they can go. So it's been a delightful experience, but it's been an eye-opening experience. So I had to switch around because the one cat who likes heat and has his heating pad and has the stomach issues, just discovered that his favorite spot is where I always sit when I'm doing my chats with you. So I had to quickly restage a place to sit. So that's Smokey. You can't see him, but it's Smokey and Louise. So they're training me this weekend to be unallergic to cats, and I'm amazed at how well my allergies have done. The cats probably think I'm not very affectionate, but and they are affectionate cats. So if I do start to sneeze or my my eyes seem red, that's what that's about. So today I wanted to just read a little bit from Ashin U Tejaniya from his book, and this is Dharma Everywhere, and then we can sit. And whatever thoughts that might arise when I read, you can bring them into your meditation practice and just let them be there, or you can let your meditation be as much without any kind of thoughts. When I talk about bringing these into our meditation, if we just listen to something and it's there, then when we sit, it's just kind of working with us the way it wants to work with us. We're not analyzing it, we're just being with it. So let me pick a spot I haven't read. These are from his talks. It's called Dhamma in the Morning. And he gave them as morning talks at long retreats at his retreat center in Myanmar. So I'll go to day 2. Just read a little bit of this. I haven't even read this part yet. Day 2. The meditating mind must be a Dhamma mind. Be calm, comfortable, and relaxed, with peace, faith, and intelligence. This is how you should be practicing. Wisdom is there when there is right awareness. However, if the awareness is too focused, there's no chance for wisdom to come in. That is why we don't force, focus, control, or restrict. We don't try to make anything disappear. We are just aware of all that is happening and all that is passing away. There are no expectations or discontentment. Do not forget. Be aware. Keeping that in mind, you have to keep checking the mind. What is the mind doing? Is it aware? Does it know? What does it know? How much can it know? There needs to be an alertness to knowing objects. This means knowing when hearing happens, when contact happens. The mind is alert when the mind knows objects as contact happens. There is the Dhamma we must have, and there is the Dhamma we must know. When we refer to the Dhamma we must have, and that's the capital D Dhamma, we mean the 5 spiritual faculties of mindfulness, concentration, energy, faith and confidence, and wisdom. The Dhamma we must know, the little d Dhamma, is what is happening in the mind and body. Meditation is the practice of cultivating and developing the Dhamma, big D, that we don't already have, to come to know what we don't already know. This is cultivating wholesome qualities. We meditate to develop, and I'll use the Pali words this time, sati, samadhi, vidya, saddha, and panya. So that's mindfulness, concentration, energy, faith, confidence, the same thing, and wisdom. To develop those qualities if they are not yet present in the mind. The stronger these 5 spiritual faculties become, the weaker the defilements become. When sati is present, defilements become weak. That's mindfulness. When concentration is present, defilements become weak. When energy is present, defilements become weak. When confidence and faith is present, defilements become weak. And when wisdom is present, defilements become weak. And you know, we've been talking a lot from his books about defilements, just those things, those negative ways of thinking and experiencing things that we would like to be. We would like to just be able to eliminate them from our lives, but they are well wired into us. What is important is that we meditate to nurture and cultivate these currently weak, wholesome mental qualities so that they can grow stronger and stronger. Mindfulness meditation is not about seeking unique experiences. Wisdom does not have the desire for specific things to happen. Faith and energy have the wish to keep up the practice. Energy is the wish to practice continuously and with perseverance. Faith wants to continue meditation because it knows the value of the practice. Merely focusing on results is the work of greed. If you are pleased that you see the object you wanted to see, that is the work of lobha or greed. Dissatisfaction with getting an object other than what you want to see is dosa, and that's that aversion. These are both defilements. The greed to have pre-decided, what we want to experience, and also not liking what we see or don't see. All objects are Dhamma nature. All objects are Dhamma nature, Dhamma phenomena. You can't hold onto any object with greed. Don't perceive any objects or experiences as good or bad, as no object or experience is better than any other experience or object. Objects are just objects. They are to be known. That is all. Don't go looking for objects or experiences that you may think are good. The search for good experiences is coming at the bidding of that greed. You are not meditating to get good meditation experiences. If there's thinking right now, or you are feeling heat, just know what is happening. What are they? All are just phenomena or objects. And then enjoying the practice, and then I'll end there. Is it better to delight in a good sitting or better to have awareness? It is not about liking the results, but about enjoying the practice itself. You will continue to practice on your own when you are interested in and happy to practice, and when you are invigorated by the work you are doing. Only when you see and understand the effects of your practice will you want to pay attention to becoming skillful in fulfilling the causes and conditions. If the causes are good, the effects will also be good. Let whatever is happening happen, but don't forget the knowing. Investigate and learn. So we'll stop with that. I notice myself wheezing a little bit at the end of reading. That's the cat allergy. So why don't we practice and just let everything, if there was anything that you heard that seemed important to you or valuable, you can just let it be in your head and nothing you need to do about it. And if you have, just be aware, as like he says, of things arising and things passing away. So let's sit. And when you get into that posture, you know your body is knowing, your body is sensing, okay, this is our time. This is the time that we can be listened to. The body's probably thinking, well, it's about time, you know, this person that's in me is going to pay attention to me for a while. And we're just going to be relaxing the body, but holding ourselves upright and letting our spine stretch a little bit. Even if we're on the floor, if you're walking, we can all just lift our spine. And that does help the body know it's time to, we're shifting gears in what we're doing. And your awareness will take over everything. Your awareness will be everything coming in through your sense doors. If you close your eyes, it'll block out some of the distraction. And even if you're in a very quiet room, eventually there'll be sounds that you hear. Just notice all of those sounds arise and then pass away. Be aware of the nose smelling, the ears hearing, the skin feeling contact. And even behind your closed eyes, you probably see color, shifting shadows. Your mouth may be picking up a taste, maybe of tea or coffee, or it may be dry. In the brain, the mind is thinking. Do the same with those thoughts. Just be aware of them rising and aware when they fall away. Be with each breath as it rises and falls. There's nothing else to do. Just keep coming back to your breath, your anchor. Let go of any expectations. You can be aware even if your mind and attention are slipping away. Can you bring your attention back to your breath? If you can, I want you to keep practicing to stay with your silence, stay with your breath. Let go of any expectations of having an experience. May everything we do and any merit that we obtain in this day be for the benefit of all other living beings as well as ourselves. But may all living beings be happy and be free from suffering and its causes. Thank you. I'll see you Tuesday morning without the cats.